260 lots, 58.78 offer. ES.
Yes, there is. We are locked in today. Now turn around. And house account is short. One crew from 62.70. House account's also long. 5 micro ES 58.68 half. About 8 points in the money. Right now, upper left-hand corner of the screen. Hashtag fast markets. Hashtag power hour. Hit us up at Top Step TV on the X. Let's see some cool trader station setups. Let's see some cool swag. Performance dashboard analytics. Love seeing all the green on the calendar on your Top Step X dashboard analytics.
Also, dancing around that 250 lot. Come on, let's take it, Hope. There we go.
Fill. Also, where's everyone watching all across the globe? I did see MP in the chat earlier from Indonesia. Anyone in Indonesia right now watching us all across the globe. Shout out to Paris, France today. Paris, I should say. 75% long in the ES tilt right now. Sorry, Michael. Indo, he says. Selling in gold. Gold selling off new lows on the day.
Just took 2 off at 77.
All right.
Now it thinks we're short. It's going to keep going. Got to sell into the. Got to sell one for the rally.
Put out up here. The high of the CPI candle in the ES was about 58.85. Let me see what we got cooking in options here.
We'll take one off there.
See gold gold continues to sell off as equities catch a bid. 21,076 new high spot.
Ooh, dang. We just broke the initial balance low. Almost a value low from yesterday in gold. Would have liked to catch that breakout. You gotta focus. Focus.
Locked in. We are locked in. Yes, we are. We are looking to get that. All right, TBD. It's all TBD right now. We'll stay locked in. New highs in the Nasdaq. ES also pushing higher here. ES last trade 58.81. 71% long on the tilt. 77% long on the ES right now. 77% long on the ES tilt. Average price 58.74 is a big one. 77% long. 58.74. ES tilt.
Hogue sitting pretty. A man of action.
Right. Decisive. Locked in.
I don't know what to say.
Well, people did indeed like that CPI print.
Oh, yeah. Talk to me about it.
Well, I mean, there's not too much to say on it. I think it came in at 2.3. The expected was 2.4. There wasn't anything in the components that really jumped out at me. As a reminder, CPI, it's a lagging indicator, right? Because it's for the previous month. So we'll have to wait a while to see how everything shakes out here. But it's good. I mean, it's always better to have a good
waiting.
That is the sort of analysis you can expect here.
Can do jack shit with this because I only got $67, and if I go over, if I go under this, I get locked out.
Right.
Locked out means I cannot trade even the practice account. So
shown in them yet.
Just and unless I get a handout,
we got the day
I gotta wait till I get paid
in the 10-year
to reset.
The higher end of where it's been.
The
30-year bond
just the truth.
Is trading near 5%.
So that's why I'm trading practice account, and
so that's exciting.
that is that.
So as far as what the Fed does, we'll talk about the Fed Watch tools in a little bit. but I think it's probably more of nothing. I think it's 90+% of no cut in the next meeting, which is in June.
We're out of another one. We got 2 left.
Okay.
We're going to see if we can get the next one off at 58.85. Mr. Jack has set the price.
Oh.
Thank you, Hogue. Nice trade.
Oh, did you move the stop at all?
Nah. Who needs stops?
Who needs stop?
Anne
Marie, Anne Marie,
I get it.
Ding, get her in here. Get her here. Good morning, Anne Marie. Yes, Anne Marie is back. I haven't seen her since. Anne Marie, how are you?
Morning. I am doing well. Andre, you have some mannerisms that literally make me laugh out loud at my desk. And that was one of them where you want to say something and then you catch it and you stuff all the words back in your mouth. That's one of my favorites. The second one is the sideways lips pursed saying things that he doesn't really want to say. Yeah, those two.
I'm getting self-conscious.
I look for them every day. No, they bring a smile to my face. So don't stop. I find it to be very amusing, and I love when I can laugh during the trading day because sometimes I want to cry.
Hey, I hear you. Anne Marie, it's been a minute. I know you've been on this. What are your thoughts on the market of late? Sounds like we have a trade deal in place, the framework perhaps, and buyers have been stepping in. More room to the upside?
You know, my thought is it might be contrarian, but my thought is our intraday volatility has been so dramatic that what we end up seeing are traders that are moving big money. We watch them move into these weekly implied volatility moves and then back off. So the measure for the ES at this time is 58.8576. That's what they've measured for the high of the move for Friday. And so we are creeping up on that. We almost stopped dead there at the CPI number. So it's going to be super interesting to see what the traders do at that level there. Remember, when we look at implied volatility, for those of us that might not know, we look at the implied volatility on the weekly to tell us how the traders are positioning. Largely, the most money is made when we sell options on both sides, the high and the low, in something called a strangle. And they're able to collect that premium as long as price stays in between. So when it comes to kiss and edge, things change very dramatically if it doesn't move inside of the box again. One of the big examples we can look at is gold, because it blew right out of the expected move on the weekly, and now they're trying to creep back up there. If they can't, we're going to see additional selling in gold.
Falling,
so
yeah.
Right now, I love the long trade. It looks fantastic going up into that 58.85. I think there's another Fight Club up there. And so I'm excited to see how.
Gold is down. Gave a nice entry there. I'm looking at the 15-minute opening, 15-minute chart. Gave a nice one. We are stuck in the middle. ES looking much better than what we have here on the Dow that we're trading. NQ looking good too. Looks like a double top. Oil stuck in the middle. It came down. It found support. Looks like a three candle reversal type thing. The RTY hitting the VWAP So what else? What else? What else? Apple coming down below BWAP 209. Tesla below, well, still touching BWAP at 318. Amazing, amazing. Meta just above BWAP at 651. Amazon looking great, has no issues. And that's at 214. Okay. Google. Oh my goodness. Google getting hit in the head. Hard. Hard drop there. Strong black candles there. Going down. 156. Wow. It looks like he found support. Yeah, he found support back from, yeah. Let me see. Yeah. Low day. Google. The VIX below 7, below 18. And Q's, oh my goodness, 511. Wow, in climbing. Very strong. SPX at 5862 in climbing. I think we're going north. Oh boy. Let me see what else is here. Well, that's it for the indices. Let's look at the main indicators. The tick having issues in between a hard rock in a hard place, or a hard place in a hard rock, or whatever they say. The YM. Interesting. The YM. We're waiting because it's already a support on the 1 hour. That's why we stuck in the tick. Going up. Advanced decliners. 64. And well, the 2 hour looking good. The 15-minute looking good. Let me fix that one up a little bit more.
I have to abide by the rules and it cost me millions of dollars to be GAAP compliant. The Chinese do not comply with GAAP, so why are they allowed to be listed? I want them to be listed until they play by the rules. Keep squeezing until we get a fair playing field. Well, but you don't have that yet. I understand you're saying this is just a first step. Journal.
So we're below BWAP on the 15-minute on the YM. And let's see how we are. And that's it. The Dow. On the other hand, is no movement. Oh, right. MQ looks like it's the only one shooting bullets here.
Trade deals simultaneously, and that's a huge order, but they're doing it. It's to form a circle of friendship. In other words, are you with us or are you not with us against China? That includes Europe,
Switzerland and India and Canada and Mexico form that circle of friendship to create a much bigger union between these countries who have a lot to fear about China. China does not play by the rules with Europeans either. They steal their IP, particularly German IP, and I think they're also tired of it as well. By forming this bond, this circle of friendship, which I'm hoping is going to happen here as we go through these trade narratives, we will create a wall of compliance with China. That's what we want. There's never been any consequences for them cheating, ever. So that's why if you're Chinese, you don't even feel bad about stealing IP. I've seen that with my own companies. They run my product during the day, and they rip it off at night and sell it back into the U.S. at a 40% discount. That's got to stop. Same thing in Europe. Now, if you have consequences to non-compliance, then all of a sudden...
No trade so far on the M.
Circle of trust was perhaps blown up that you're talking about. They're blown up by placing tariffs on all these other countries when you should have been bringing them in to battle China. But that's a discussion for another day. Kevin O'Leary, thank you very much. I want to ask you about China and the sudden reduction in U.S. tariffs on China down to 30% from 145%. What do you think Xi Jinping takes away from the machinations over the last 6 weeks?
Well, I think it shows in his case, and I think you can point to several other cases as well, that the Chinese said, you want to trade war? Fine, we're ready for it. And basically Trump backed down. I thought the Wall Street Journal this morning caught it perfectly. It said, with respect to the tariffs generally, that Donald Trump had declared war against Adam Smith and lost. And I think that's a pretty fair rendition of it. This is the wrong way to go about dealing with the problem. China is the worst actor in international trade, and it really requires a pretty strong response from the United States. But the way to do that is to go to all of our friends and allies who have suffered the same kind of theft of intellectual property, facing subsidized companies, never really open. Here's an interesting fight. Get your allies together and go against China. Don't go with your allies at the same time you're going to war with China.
Take on Adam Smith, take on the invisible hand, maybe he gets slapped in the face, as they might say.
Click the wrong button. I'm not chasing it up now. Oh, really? That's not right. I clicked the wrong button.
Opening range. Window.